Every time we play her, there's this commotion, like this loud rumbling from the stands. Turns out it's people, thousands of them, just sitting there watching on purpose. It's very disruptive. She says WNBA games used to be a chill, quiet place. You could bring your laptop and relax, maybe even get a little work done. But now it's like there's large gatherings of people watching us from the stands. Some of them are yelling crazy shit about what they're seeing, putting unfair pressure on us to score, like we're there for their entertainment. You are! The whole thing is toxic. I saw a guy with his daughter in the crowd, both of them yelling, couldn't hear what they were saying exactly, but it was either my performance or some...
Just as it seemed the WNBA was beginning to recognize the star who essentially rescued the league from obscurity, we're confronted with a shocking display of hypocrisy and bitterness rarely seen in sports. At the forefront of this spectacle is Brittney Griner, who seems to view the huge audiences drawn to Caitlin Clark as some kind of issue that needs addressing.
Folks, the WNBA already set a precedent. It doesn't matter what Brittney Griner said. It doesn't matter what Brittney Griner said, because they've already shown us they don't need evidence, they don't need substance, they don't need any type of proof at all to launch a bogus investigation into Indiana Fever fans, so they shouldn't need any substance, any basis, any evidence to launch an investigation into any other fan, any other player, any other group.
But here's the twist, folks. Stephen A. Smith, the guy who's been shouting about Caitlin Clark's worth while others danced around politics, has finally hit his limit. And when Stephen reaches that point, you can bet the whole sports world is in for a reality check so intense it would make even a college professor grin with pride.
Brittney Griner was in a Russian prison. You would think that somebody who is now free, back in America on home soil, would not have too much to complain about. Especially something like this. Fans in every sport. She described the fan.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what sport you are. It doesn't matter what sport you pick. That's how fans act.
If you've been following Stephen's WNBA coverage over the past year, you've seen him gradually building toward what can only be called a full-blown eruption of common sense. This has become more than just basketball. It's about witnessing a league undermine its own success, because some players and executives are too stubborn to acknowledge that a single rookie has completely changed the game.
Just in the short amount of time that I watched, I remember back a while back before Caitlin was in this, of all these female professional players bitching about not getting paid what the men do, and then it was made clear that when you have the draw, when you can bring in the money, the revenue, the advertising dollars, then you'll get paid more money. Caitlin Clark has made that happen for the entire league, but these girls are doing everything in their power to destroy the golden goose that benefits them as a collective. And the referees...
This tension has been mounting for months, possibly since the very day Caitlin Clark stepped onto a professional court and instantly became the league's most pivotal player. While much of the WNBA treated Clark as if she were a basketball tourist who somehow wandered into their world, Stephen was laying out the facts in a way that would make a mathematician smile with admiration. We'll see, Stephen said when talking about Clark's impact on WNBA ratings. But I'm genuinely curious to see how this plays out, because if there's a sudden drop in viewership, everyone else needs to pause and reconsider. It's like watching someone complain about being broke while ignoring a pot of gold. And Stephen is the one shouting, "The gold is right in front of you."
This is the magnetic traction that draws viewers to the WNBA, and her absence over the next 2 weeks due to that quad strain is providing further evidence of that. Then everybody needs to accept it, stand down, and ride that wave. I'm going to be really interested in seeing how the ratings are going to look without her over the next 2 weeks. Let's make sure we come back and ask me this exact same question after she's been gone for those.
Before we dive deeper, if you're enjoying this, make sure to subscribe. Now, let's talk numbers, because apparently some folks in the WNBA front office could use both a calculator and a reality check. This season, games featuring Caitlin Clark have averaged 1.178 million viewers, while games without her drew only 394,000. That's not just a difference, it's a staggering 199% gap. To make it crystal clear even for the most number-challenged executive, Clark's games attract 3 times as many viewers as those without her. When she joined the WNBA, Clark effectively became a one-woman economic engine. Case in point, the season opener between the Indiana Fever and Chicago Sky, featuring Clark, drew 2.7 million viewers on ABC, the highest viewership for any WNBA game on ESPN platforms ever.
Clark. Now I've taken hits because I was calling it from day one. You got people that are resentful towards her, but it's really not about her, guys. It's about what she represents. Before she ever came along, there were a lot of outstanding basketball players who happened to be black females that was doing their thing on the WNBA level. And they never got this kind of shine. This girl, the Golden Goose, comes along and she wreaks havoc. She's the Rookie of the Year. She's 4th in the league in MVP voting. 4th in the league.
This is where Steven's frustration truly boils over. Instead of the WNBA executives falling to their knees in gratitude for the gift Clark represents, we got tepid press releases and generic social media posts. It's as if they were embarrassed by their own success, too hesitant to acknowledge that one player could have such a monumental impact. Stephen A. Smith has witnessed this unfold in real time and has been building toward a volcanic eruption of frustration. He's seen Clark shatter viewership records, fill arenas, and essentially pull the WNBA into the mainstream, all while certain players and commentators acted like she wasn't even worthy of the spotlight.
And Brittney Griner, who Biden traded for the Merchant of Death, called Caitlin Clark the white female referee trash, effing white girls after getting fouled out. So that was Bobby Borak. He stated that on Twitter today, I believe. Watch this. So this is the call here, guys.
For the ticky-tack fouls that we were talking about earlier.
Caitlin Clark has become the WNBA's undeniable golden goose, drawing record crowds, skyrocketing ratings, and transforming the league's visibility. Yet instead of celebrating her impact, some players and executives, like Brittney Griner, have shown resentment, even allegedly directing racial slurs toward her, while the league remained silent. Stephen A. Smith has been the lone voice calling out this hypocrisy, highlighting how Clark's presence brought chartered flights, massive viewership, and a financial boost that the WNBA had long needed. Her absence due to injury instantly tanked ticket sales and ratings, revealing just how crucial she is to the league's success. Clark isn't just a star player. She's a phenomenon, a one-woman economic engine, and the bridge between the WNBA's struggling past and its potential future. Yet the league continues to treat her like any other player, ignoring the reality that their biggest asset is slipping through their fingers.